guys and welcome to Drive Spark. I'm Promeet and the car that you see over here is the all-new Bolero Neo. Now this is not a completely new variant or a new version, but this is a facelifted version where Mahindra has done a lot of changes on the outside as well as on the inside. So in this video, let's check out what is new and what do you get in this all-new Bolero Neo. Now, starting off with the front end of the vehicle, the first thing that you will notice is this front grille. It is completely new. It's got chrome piano black accents and the lower part of the grille is also new with chrome accents. Well, if you see the headlights remain unchanged. You get the DRLs right over here, a halogen unit and a halogen unit for the indicators as well, and a halogen unit for the fog light as well. Now, let's move on to the side of the vehicle. First of all, you get this new 16-inch alloy wheels that is finished in this grey. They call it grey, but it's looking like more like a blackish grey color. Looks nice overall. You get body cladding. You get this body elements that run all the way from the front to the back, all the way up to here, and that is how the car looks like from the side. Well, however, nothing has changed on the side as well. You get this body colored ORVM, you get a side stepper right over here, and if you notice, you get the door handles that is finished in this matte black shade. No request sensor, but an exposed keyhole right over here. Let's move on to the back. And at the back, first of all, let me show you this quarter glass. Now this quarter glass over here, you can see this thing. What happens if there are people sitting at the back and you want a little bit of ventilation, you can just open this thing up and you can see there is a small vent. So this will help you get some air and not be claustrophobic inside the cabin. Let's look at the tail light. Tail light unit also remains the same, and you have an N11 variant. This is a new variant. This is the N11 variant. So now, right now, there are 4 variants. Earlier, there were 3. Now, N11 is the new variant. You get a spare wheel, but the spare wheel is not an alloy wheel. You get this cover with the Bolero badging and the Mahindra logo. Plus, if you can see over here, you get a rear parking camera with parking sensors right over here. And you also get a stepper at the back. You get a wiper with a washer, defoggers, a high stop mount light, and you also get a spoiler over here. Now let us open the boot. Apparently this is the 3rd row. So it opens up very wide. There's a stepper over here. For reference, my height is 6'1". I'll just sit inside. You can hold on to this thing. You can climb on this and peacefully sit inside. Now, the upholstery that you see over here is leatherette upholstery, which is new. I'll be showing you over there. So there are 2 colors. You have this one, that is the beige, and then you have mocha brown. And you also have a little bit of extra cushioning in the seats to give you that extra comfort. If I just close the door, well, I'm comfortably seated. The seat is not very small, but headroom is slightly an issue for tall people over here. Now let's go to the 2nd row. Now, first of all, check this out. So, as I was saying, you get this upholstery over here. That is this beige upholstery with the leatherette seat cover. And you also get mocha brown interiors. If you look at the door, you get your power window button, some brushed aluminium finish. And you also get holders for your bottle as well over here. Now, let me go inside. Again, the stepper helps because this is a tall car. Enough legroom. Now, this seat is actually moved very back. Let me just move it ahead a little bit. So there you go. Manual seats for the front, and that is how your seating position will be. Enough headroom, enough legroom, seat pockets right over here. The center person, if he's not sitting, you have an armrest, but they don't have cup holders. You don't have AC vents for the 2nd or the 3rd row. And now let's go to the front end and see what all do you get over there. That is how the front end looks like. Again, as I mentioned, manual seats. Driver's side seats is manually adjustable. Passenger side seat is also manually adjustable. You get a manual height adjuster for the driver. Let me just quickly sit inside. So that is how you get the stepper. Helps most of the time. Now this is my driving position. The steering wheel is adjusted only for tilt and not telescopic. And as I mentioned, you can see you have a height adjuster that is manual. Now, one thing that I really like about the seats have become really comfortable. They're cushiony seats. You get these 2 individual armrests. Now, this is better than a single one in between. I'll tell you why. That is because you have a lot of storage space now over here. See, cup holders, bottle holders, again, storage space here, storage space here. This is for your window controls. Your child lock button is right over here. You have a manual handbrake and your 5-speed gearbox. Now, another thing that is new over here is this screen. Now, this is a 9-inch touch screen. Plus, you also get a reverse parking camera. So let me just... That's your reverse parking camera with, you have lines, but they are not adaptive guidelines. They are fixed lines, but you have it, and this will be really, really convenient. However, you can see that the stepper is right over here. Plus, you have manual AC controls. Your blower vents are finished in black. You have this beige and black treatment going on the dashboard. A manual IRVM right over here. No mirror for the driver, but a vanity mirror for the passenger as well. Now, if I sit over here, enough headroom is there. You can see you get plastic all over the doors. Doors do not have any soft touch material, but overall it's a nice cabin. You get a type C 15-watt charging over here, a USB type A, and a 12-volt socket right over here. You have an eco mode for the AC as well, and you have steering mounted controls over here. You have cruise control as well for this. So overall, interiors are nice. They are plush and very comfortable. And now let's go check out the engine as well. If we look at the engine, obviously there has been nothing that has been done to the engine of the Bolero Neo. So this is the same 1.5 liter mHawk engine that produces 100 bhp, 260 Nm of peak torque, and this comes mated to that 5-speed gearbox. No changes done mechanically to the car. So one thing that they have also changed in this is that they have tuned the suspension. They have improved the FDD, that is the frequent dependent damping. So this now rides much more smoother on broken roads, and because of that, the steering response and the braking response have also improved, is what they say. We'll be driving this car really soon. Once again, let me tell you, the exterior, you get this new color, which is the jeans blue, and you also have a concrete gray. Again, both of them are present in dual tone. Overall, you have 9 color options with this. So this was the all new Bolero Neo. Comment below, how did you like the changes, and whether the changes are good for a facelift or no? I need you all to tell in the comment section. So I'm Pramit signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe, and drive safe.